Alright, welcome back to Crafty Batches Beer Reviews. It's me, Adam, and I'm here to review another Great Divide beer. And this is in their Yeti line. We're moving on to the oak-aged Yeti Imperial Stout. And this comes in again at 9.5% alcohol by volume. It's another big 22-ounce bottle. The bottling date on here is hard to read. It might be January 7th. Of 2011, or maybe July 2011. I'm not really sure. Some of the numbers ran off, so but 2011, at least at the latest, January of 2000, or the oldest of January 2011. So just fine. So another one of their Imperial Stouts, oak-aged, and this beer is sold to food pairings with grilled New York strip steak, so I guess a leaner steak, blue cheese, French blue cheese specifically, real vanilla ice cream, and fudge brownies. So should be another good beer. Looking for just a real nice vanilla oaky notes, and we'll see what we get with that. So open this up and see what we get. Probably still expecting a pretty big hop presence in this beer, just like I've seen so far in the other two beers of this series. So let's give it a pour. Looks about the same as all the other beers I've had. The head developing is beautiful, chocolatey, just this nice dark brown head. Beautiful looking beer in the glass. Pitch black, just like all the others. Black like motor oil. But a beautiful brown, silky head. So about a finger of head. Just beautiful. And smelling it, the hops, seem a little more subdued now. Probably because it's been aged in oak, but a little, plenty of the roasted malt. Definitely get the hops still, so it's there, but it smells delicious. That roasty maltiness, a little bit of that pininess from the herbs, from the hops. So it smells delicious. Let's give it a taste. Oh, just delicious. Just delicious. Beautiful Imperial Stout. Just a nice thick mouthfeel. Just coats your whole mouth with just this roasty, malty, this kind of thick coffee note over your whole mouth. The hops, or the hop characteristic in this beer, definitely seem a little more reduced from the other two that I've had before. And that might be that this beer is a little bit colder than I think when I reviewed the other two beers. But delicious. So there's that hop kind of in there. You're noticing a lot of that pininess, floral note in the background, but this one's definitely more about the maltiness, roasted notes, just all over the place. Maybe a little dark chocolate note, but not really hitting me. So yeah, I just love that roasty kind of coffee espresso note, but just delicious. Another great beer from Great Divide. You get a little more of this rounder oaky note on this beer than just the Yeti Imperial Stout. Kind of gives it this fuller, rounder, kind of softer note, I guess, if you will. But beautiful. I feel like I get more of the hops on the nose than I do in the taste of the beer. Well, I don't know. But, I mean, delicious. I love the balance that they've struck in this beer with the hops, the maltiness, and it's married very well. It's not overpowering in the hops. They didn't just blow it away, but they're there, and I think the maltiness just really supports that. It's just this dark, dark taste with this pininess and floral note just coming in with it, which I'm not used to, but amazing, delicious. So again, just love the beer, great stuff, great divide. Get out there, try a few, try and get all of them, and just kind of just notice the little nuances between them. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely this one. I guess comparing it to the other beers, the Imperial Stout, this one has more. It's a little softer. It's a little more mellow than just the Yeti Imperial Stout. Definitely just that oakiness that comes along with it, the little vanilla oakiness that comes along with it is really good. And softens out the beer. It's a little less harsh. I think the IBUs are still around the same, but it feels like a little more drinkable beer. But just delicious. So, Oak Aged Yeti Imperial Stout. Get out there and find it. Give it a try. Delicious stuff. Thanks for joining me.